Is this working yet? Huh. Oh no, what's going on? Is this not working? Hang on everybody, if you're there. Technical issues. Technical issues, hello? Is anybody there? Hang on. Anybody there? Is this working? Doesn't seem to be working. Am I live? I don't know if I am. Am I actually live? Oh, there we go. Hello, guys. Can you all hear me? I'm trying out something new today. Trying out something new. Let me know if you can hear me, see me. Yeah, okay, so we've got Hobbies and Gadgets, Rebel with a Cause, David, Robert Arnold. Hi, Paul Mooney, Neil, Rebel with a Cause. Got my sticker for the van. Oh, good. Oh, you can all hear me. Oh, that's good. Let me just pour myself a drink. I'll tell you what, I'm hi from Dubai. What are you watching from? What are you doing in Dubai? Is that a holiday, John? Confused Graham. Hello, Graham. Hola, says Ian. Hello, Elizabeth M. Hello. You can all hear me, yeah? Max, hello. Right, okay. It looks like it's all working. Okay, so I'm trying something new with this live stream. I'm actually using my new GoPro to stream with, which is pretty amazing. I've been testing it out today and it seems to be working, I think. So yeah, the GoPro Hero 8 Black has a live function on it, so you can connect to it with the app on your phone. And stream with it. So I'm trying it out, so I hope it's okay. I hope the audio's okay and I hope you can see me all right. Shining a bright light in my face so you can probably see me. So yeah, I'm doing it so I can have my phone, I can read the comments off my phone. So anyway, here goes. How are you all? What are you all up to? Hi John Blake, Ian Maxfield, hello mate. Sticker on my van. You got a sticker on your van? Nice, thank you. Anthony Hind, hello. David says it's strange not seeing me in the van. Well, I would be in the van, but I don't have the blimmin' thing. The van is still at the garage, still at the mechanics. Good, loud and clear. Oh, I'm glad it's all working. Oh, I see, John. I can't even pronounce those words, mate. I'm sorry. Martin says he gets his van tomorrow. Awesome. What van are you getting? Max says it's all good. Oh, thanks, Max. Glad it's working. Philip says hi from Wales. What's up with the MOT? Well, I'll get to that. Flipping blimmin' vans. Libtech Pilot, hello. Evening from Cowfold. You in Cowfold? It's very close. Do you want to come and join me for the live stream? Wooly the LDV. That's says hi. How was the van MOT? Yeah, I'm going to talk about the van and the MOT as soon as everyone's on. Picture and sound is perfect. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, like I say, for those that have just joined, I'm trying out my new GoPro, like streaming from the GoPro. So I think the GoPro and my phone are connected to the Wi-Fi. But the GoPro app on the phone is connected to that, which allows it to stream. I don't know, some kind of witchcraft happens, but hopefully you can all hear me well. Ivor Van is in the house. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Red Pill. Hello, Rob. How are you? Good evening, Mike. Just pouring a cold one myself. Well, yeah, I had a day off today because I don't have my van, so I can't work for a couple of days, which is fine. You know, I'm happy to chill. Get a bit bored though. But I pre-planned to do a live stream tonight to talk to you all about the MOT and the van. So I took a little drive up to the shop, bought a few beers and snacks. Although I probably won't be snacking while talking to you, but I will be having a few beers. Okay, who else we got in it? Oh, the Browns, Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Yes, that is a great idea, Sue and Paul. That is a very fun idea. Max, when are you getting it back? Well, I'm hopefully all going well, getting the van tomorrow. So I took the van there Monday morning, and because the MOT had the MOTs have changed now, haven't they? So you used to be able to, if it failed, you used to be able to drive around for 2 weeks while you got it fixed, but you're not allowed to drive it anymore if it's something dangerous. So I think they've changed it in the last sort of few years. So yeah, shock absorbers were leaking, or one of them was. So for those that don't know, the van went for an MOT and it failed. Failed on the headlight aim, easy. Brake light is on and off, doesn't, you know, that easy fix. One front shock absorber was leaking oil, but you can't replace just one, you got to do both, and the emissions. So that's what it failed on. Anyway, who else we got here? Oh, Lost in Europe. How you doing, Ash? You alright, mate? I did message you, mate, the other day. I don't know, you probably get hounded like I do with messages, so yeah, let me know what you think. Martin, you got an iVico Daily, extra long wheelbase. Now, what model iVico? Because extra long wheelbase? Rob, you're Red Pill Emotion, I'm sure you're still watching, mate. Yeah, we have this debate going on about the extra long wheelbase. I think the very modern iVicos, I think there is a, excuse me, fizzy. I think with the very new models, there is a slightly longer wheelbase. But my model and Ash's model, I don't think there is a longer van in mine. I haven't seen one, and we keep having this debate, Rob and I. But anyway, send me a picture, Martin. I'd like to see it, and I'm very excited for you. It's such a good feeling when you first buy your van. Ian says, I'm feeling your pain. We paid £570 to have a gearbox rebuilt on the wife's car, and it's gone again. Oh man, that sounds bad. Steve says it's working perfect here, and have a beer. Oh, good stuff. James says, would it cheer you up to know that mine passed? No, it wouldn't cheer me up. Ben Brown, watching from Haywards Heath. Hello, Ben. Darren, hello, mate. How are you doing? Hi from Cornwall. Hello to Cornwall. Anthony Hind. Luke, how do I get one of your stickers? If you go to any of my videos, go to some of my, actually the link changed, but go to one of my most recent videos. Click on the there's a little downward arrow next to the video title, and you hit the downward arrow, it opens up the description, and you'll see a link in the description. But if you get stuck, just message me, and I can give you a link for it. Stick to the lager, mate. Leave the gin alone tonight. Yeah, thanks, Philip. Yeah, I get a bit silly on gin. I get a bit silly on gin, but for some reason I can drink quite a lot of lager. Maybe it's because I drink cheap and weak lager. Other brands of lager are available, by the way. So I'm actually on the Wi-Fi for once rather than data, so I'm not really restricted by how long I can do this for, but we'll see. We'll see how long the beer lasts and how long people stay interested. Hastings. Well, I was down near Hastings the other day. I do like it down there. Even Luke, is the van fixed? Well, I'm going to start talking about that in a minute. I could probably start now, I guess. I'm never gonna get through these comments. Hi, naked campers. Haley, can you remind me of the make of your tires and their cost, please? They are the Goodriches, the BFGs, TAs, 102s. Find my second tire video. There's a link in the description for that video. Or private message me and I can talk to you about tires for like till the cows come home. Love them tires, and it was about 500 quid for four. It's 100 and something pound per tire. About 500 quid. I think you're looking about that kind of price for four. I was too cheap to buy a spare. Martin Watson, I'm after someone to do electric solar. You're in Kent. Anyone's watching that wants to do some solar near Kent? Nadub1, hi. Hi from Scotland. Oh, hello to Scotland. Man, I can't wait to go back to Scotland. Max says 2 or 3 years ago the MOT rules changed. Yeah. The MOT sheet didn't look too bad. Okay, let's talk about the MOT. Okay, so yeah, like for those that have just joined, my van failed the MOT. It's going to cost over £500. Despite the fails not being that bad, it's the emissions and the shocks. The shock absorbers needed replacing on the front. And the first initial price I got was about £78 per shock, and then you got to pay for labour on top of that. But then those shocks arrived this morning and they were too small. They weren't the right ones. So my mechanics phoned around a few suppliers, but has ended up getting these shocks from Iveco, from the main dealer. And their prices are actually £180 per shock. But for some reason, my mechanic was able to get an offer. Iveco were offering a discount for some reason, so the front shocks were £100 each. So yeah, this is a lot of money. It needs to be done. Plus, you got labour on top of that, and the other issue was the emissions. Last year, the emissions also flagged up, but we just put some of the smoke stop stuff through the fuel line. But this year, my mechanic has recommended to do the whole carbon cleaning business, the full carbon clean. So I've had a few messages from people saying that it's a gimmick and it doesn't really do much. So I'd be interested to know everybody's thoughts. So yeah, we had the van had its all carbon cleaned and everything. So I don't know much about mechanics. I wish I did. I'm trying to learn more, but it cleans like the EGR valve and all that business. Someone tell me what it does. John says, I think the Scottish trip might have killed the shocks. I think the van wasn't really well looked after before I had it. So it's done 231,000 miles. So I imagine they were the first shocks. They've never been done, but I don't know. Rob says, I think you're right, Luke. The longer model is the newer version. Yeah, I haven't seen my model of Iveco longer than mine. But the new Ivecos are lovely. I would love one, but money. Max says, no, it's really hard to know which is the extra long wheelbase. I think there isn't one. Well, I didn't think there is one. And I haven't had, like I say, I think it's the newer shapes. There is an ever so slightly longer overhang on the back. But until I park next to one and see for myself, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe there's a longer, bigger Iveco than mine. You'll be online as long as you don't need You'll be online as long as you want, as long as you don't need a wee again. Well, I'll make sure I went before. Although the beers aren't going to help, are they? Are you coming to Cornwall anytime soon? Actually, maybe I could announce it now. The 2020 trip has been planned, booked. Cornwall. I'm coming to Cornwall with my family again, doing a road trip. My wife is coming as well this time. So we're going to do a week. We're doing a week in Cornwall because we can get to Cornwall in a day, in less than a day. So yeah, we're going to do Cornwall this summer. So yeah, we're going to do the whole coast. We're on the southeast, so we're just going to get to the coast and then just follow the coast all the way around to Land's End and then up. And do a bit of exploring in and out, you know. So yeah, can't wait to do that. Paul has asked if anyone does solar setup and electrical business. So yeah, there's a few of us. Depends where you are, Paula. Naked Camper. MOT got mine booked on the 10th. Excuse to come down south for a week. Come and see me. Although your name is Naked Campers, so don't be naked. Hi Luke, Ant and Leona from Tonna on Tour. Hi guys, how are you? Van Life, God, I need a beer too. Go and grab a beer, quick. Grab a beer. I'm gonna be here for a little while. Wouldn't think the garage would do it for free for the... I thought about that. I don't think my mechanic would care if I advertised for them on my little YouTube channel to try and get the money down. But yeah, over £500 I've got to try and find. Oh, not nice. But no advisories though. I'm trying to see the positives here. My mechanic was trying to comfort me and said, "There's no advisories, so next year, who knows? Maybe it will fly through the MOT, but I don't know. But it's so much money I've got to try and find now." Luke, could you not done some of the work yourself? Yes, I could. I used to do a lot of mechanics when I was a younger teenager. I was a boy racer, and I used to change shocks and things. You know, where you lower your cars and lower your you lower your Ford Escorts in your Novas to try and get them to go around corners quicker. Yeah, so I used to do all kind of mechanics like that. Change the disc brakes for drilled and grooved. Yeah, but I gave up on doing all that because one, I've never had the actual proper tools. That always helps. So a job that would take me all day would probably take a mechanic half an hour because they got all the, all the proper tools and everything. So I gave up kind of doing it because, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should get into it. I should buy myself a decent bunch of tools. Maybe start doing bits again. I really like mechanics. I'd like to do it more. But when it goes well, it's nice. It's a nice thing to do. Did the carbon clean on my Mondeo and it definitely worked. That's very reassuring. Good to know. How's your new fridge? Says John's Music. The fridge is awesome. I went and camped on the beach again last weekend with my daughter. I love going down there. We had the fridge on for a couple of days and had the heater on all night. Yeah, it works amazing. Works amazing. The first time that I tried it, I thought it wasn't working properly, but no, it works absolutely spot on how it's supposed to. And yeah, I haven't tried anything in the freezer compartment yet, but it does get ice in there. But yeah, I love that fridge. Max says he's like Ash. He loves the older ones. The older ones are cool. They're quite rugged and they get a bit... My shape's a bit curvier and a bit bubblier and... Yeah, they're definitely a bit more rugged, the older Shape Iveco. Has anyone tried to add in 2-stroke oil to diesel when you fill up? Made the engine quieter and run leaner on your T4? I've not ever done that. Had my MOT done yesterday, 540 in parts, just waiting for him to get back to me about the labour. Oh, that's going to be nasty. Don Clark, hi Don. Hi Paula. Oh, Paula, you're Hastings. Well, private message me, because I might be able to help. If not, I know people that can. Failing that, there's the South Central Self-Build meet in the New Forest in March, so come along there and we'll get all your electrical problems solo, get it all done. Sue and Paul Brown will be in Cornwall in the summer, so we've definitely got to hook up. Definitely remind me, because my memory is awful. But yeah, that would be amazing. I'd love to meet up with some of you. Max takes him 7 hours to get to Cornwall. Been there a couple of times. Tonna on Tour. You make us laugh. So keep being you. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. Make me blush. Robert Ince. Hi, Robert. I think looking. Did I just hear 500 for the MOT repairs? You did, yeah. 500. Well, it's going to be over 500. I haven't had the exact price yet. But it had a full carbon clean. For those that, how many of you watching? Yeah, it's 100 and something. For those that just joined, the MOT needed the main things were shock absorbers on the front and the emissions, and it's had a full carbon clean, which was £100 just for the thing, because it takes like 3 hours to do its whole process. Is it a gimmick? Someone tell me. Off-grid nomad, hi, what have I missed? Basically what I just said, yeah, the MOT business we're discussing, because I haven't got the van tonight, which is why I'm in my flat and not in the van. So I don't have it, and I miss it, and I've got a load of jobs I want to do on it. Sell the fridge, says Flying Monkey. Come on, let's have serious ideas here. I'll find it. Hopefully, I'll have to find it. It's just sickening, isn't it, when you got to find that money, and it's not a great time of year for me to be finding that kind of money. Hi, Mel. How you doing? Stop picking your feet. Oh, I didn't realise I was. Sorry. Shall I put some socks on? Would that offend you a bit less? Sorry, Mel. How you doing? He's got a load of sick faces against that. Does it make you sick, Mel? Simon Parry, how you doing, buddy? You alright? Martin, you fit solar, mate. I have fitted solar. I've given a few people a hand fitting solar. I know how to do it. I did get a hand doing mine because I wasn't entirely sure, but I know how to do it now. So yeah, if you need a hand. Down Cornwall last few years, Mevagissey, is that how you say it? Car park allows campers overnight. Nice. Oh, Willy Cod Wanderers are in. Hi, guys. Love the logic, Luke. No advisories, but a few major fails. Love the optimism. Bite the bullet and look forward to a year trouble-free touring. But that's it. Thank you. Yeah, it's 500 quid, and it's going to do me a whole nother year. Hopefully. And yeah, it's going to give me a load of adventures for 2020, isn't it? I'm going to do lots of trips and go to meets and things. So it is worth it, but it's just kicking the crotch, isn't it? I run an MOT garage. I know the prices of things. If they do payment assist, it's basically payment assist at an MOT garage. I've never heard of that. That's an interesting way of doing it. I was just going to put it on a credit card and try and clear that over the next few months. But obviously you get interest rates and things. Antoinette, hello. Good evening, Luke. We had a bombshell today. Our new single seat for the cab turned out to be non-standard. Welding time meant it cost over 400 quid. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Robert says, when for Cornwall? It's going to be school holidays, July, August, something like that. I have the dates in my calendar, but they're on my phone. I'm using my phone. The Off-Grid Nomad, how you doing, buddy? You alright? Your Dometic CRX 80 was a game changer. Ice creams in the summer was amazing. That's a slightly bigger version than mine, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen those. They are nice. I don't think I need one quite so large, but yeah, no. Are they more money or are they same money? Lost sound and comments. Oh no! Can everyone still hear me? Drinking wine and collect tomorrow. Oh well, I hope it goes well, Antoinette. Hello, Dave. One man and his whippet in the house. At least you know the van is safe for you to drive, especially with your family riding it. That's it. It's you want it done, you don't. You want to be safe, so it's just not nice, is it? Hi, Dave. Louis' dad is in the room. 2,008, 55,000 on the clock. Has yours got 6 wheels? I sent you some pics. Okay, cool. I look forward to seeing them pics. No, mine hasn't got 6 wheels. It's just the 4-wheel version. Yeah, I would like the 7.5 ton twin rear wheel thing one day, but mine's done 231,000 miles. But for an Iveco, that's like half its life. I've seen a lot of Ivecos at meets and things, and they've done 400. Some of them, I've seen one that's done 500,000 miles. So you just got to look after them and hope. The off-grid nomad said the carbon cleaning is good for the engine. Well, thank you, because as soon as I meant, I think it was Instagram, I put a post, or Facebook, and somebody told me it's a gimmick, don't go for it. So it's 100 quid to get the carbon clean, so I hope it's not a gimmick. Oh, well, Jason says it is a gimmick. So there you go, you got two comments next to each other. Off-grid nomad says it's good for the engine, Jason says it's a gimmick. So I don't know, is it? I don't know what it is. John's music. Luke, if you had to swap your van for anyone that you sat on a panel at the race course last year, which would you choose? Okay, so at Greg Virgo's Bon Voyage meetup last year, we sat on a Q&A panel, a YouTubers Q&A panel. So if I could swap my van for any of those, now there was Ash Pollard, Lost in Europe, CJ, Project Amber, Gadget John, Greg Virgo, YouTube, and Darren from Urban Motorhome. That's it, isn't it? If I could swap my van for any of those, it'd be Ash's. Ash's van is badass, and it's an Iveco. But yeah, obviously I love all their vans. I love Greg's van. I love CJ's ambulance. They've done awesome jobs on them. But I do like Ivecos, although the space in the ambulance is like epic, isn't it? So yeah, you know, I wouldn't swap my van for any van. I love my van. Italian tuning, get it hot and rev it hard, better than the carbon clean. See, yeah, the carbon clean business it's very debatable, isn't it? It's very controversial. I went to buy an Iveco here in Dubai, but they only sell me a Cat 6, which means I have to buy JetBlue. I don't know what JetBlue is. Sounds complicated. You will see the money back from a full carbon clean in 6 months on fuel savings. See, it's really controversial, isn't it? Some people say it's a good thing to do. Where are you based? I'm southeast. You can private message me and I'll tell you. I'm not going to announce where I am on the live stream. I want to drive from Dubai to... Oh, wow. Anyone going to Camp Quirky, says Nathan Smith. Yeah, everyone's going to Camp Quirky. Most people are going to Camp Quirky. 1 minute. It's only money. £500 cheaper than renting a cottage for a week. Yes, Dave, it's... Yeah, but... 500 quid's a lot of money for me, mate. Gotta try and find 500 quid. No. If it cheers you up, says the off-grid nomad, if it cheers you up, my 4x4 overland truck is about £500 to fill it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yes, the Quirky. Where you at? Hey, Wobblebox Adventures, how are you? Some perspective perhaps, says John Stagg. Just thinking of the trips you have had in the van and the trips that you will have once it's fixed. Yeah, it will be worth it. You know, I'm gonna have plenty of adventures in the van, so hopefully it just keeps on going. Nomad UK, I need help with rear camera to front video in Sheffield. Sheffield, where's that? Midlands, isn't it? Where's Sheffield? Because I know Ash is currently dealing with a load of reversing cameras, etc. Maybe give him a message if you need some suggestions. Still loud and clear. Oh, good. I'm glad you can all hear. I'm trying to get through these comments. Oh, by the way, when you're doing a live stream, you don't get all the comments come through. So if I don't respond to you, just like keep putting it in the comments until I answer. Geeky Philip, hello Geeky Phil, how you doing, mate? Are you coming in March, Phil? Be good to see ya. Who we got here? Everyone's saying hello to Phil. Cheers for the sticker, Luke. Hoping to upload van tour myself. That's exciting. Oh, you're welcome for the sticker. Send me a link when you upload your video or your van tour. I want to see. Change that oil and filters. I change my oil every 5,000 miles regardless. I change the filter every other, so filter every 10, but every 5,000 miles I get fresh oil in there. Which isn't cheap. It's cheap. It's about 100 quid, isn't it, for oil? I have to get another beer now. Not too bad a price for the front shocks. I paid $150 each for genuine Merc ones. Fitted them myself. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, like I said, the Iveco ones were, I think, about 170, 180 each from the dealer. But got them for 100 quid each, so it is nice to know that they are from Iveco. It is nice. Kevin Thompson, hello. P.S. Antoinette says, P.S. I love the black painted bonnet now, Luke. It makes it look mean. Thank you. The bonnet is it's a bonnet bra, like a leather. It's not real leather, but a leatherette kind of cover, which is kind of now fading a bit. I don't know whether to paint it or put some shoe polish on it to get it back to black, or just to take it off and paint the bonnet, just actually paint the bonnet black, because I do like the look of it. And I painted painted the grille as well, which makes it look mean. Rod says he did a carbon clean on his 99 Sprinter. Went from 23 miles per gallon to 27 miles per gallon. What about Red-X to clean the system? Does it work? Well, that's the stuff you put into your fuel tank, right? And then it just cleans the fuel line. We did that last year, and it made it past the MOT, but it just does the fuel line. I think the carbon clean is, again, I don't know much about it. It's meant to be a more thorough clean of lots of different things, and it's a 3-hour process rather than just pouring it into your fuel tank and giving it some revs. But I don't know. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Greg Jessenbecker. Hi, Greg. How you doing? Oh, the off-grid nomad. You got yourself a place at Quirky. I saw you were struggling, man. Did you pull the whole... Yeah, no, that's nice. I'll talk to you at Quirky, mate, because I want to see your new ride. Dave L. Hello, Dave L. I just had my 3rd and 4th gears repaired and a new clutch for 770. Ouch. Nasty. Sorry, man. Near central England for Sheffield. Yeah. I think Ash is up there. He knows about cameras. He's sorting that all out right now. Phil's going to... oh, you are coming, Phil. So March. There's a March meet, by the way, guys. If you want to come to the New Forest, there's a meet happening. Self-build thing. I made a video. One of my recent videos is announcing a couple of meets, so check that video out. All the information's in the description. But yeah, there's a meet happening in March if you want to come. Evening, Luke. Did you see the few ideas I sent you regarding the table? Yeah, I did, Albert Dog. Sorry I haven't got back to you yet, but been mad busy with the MOTs and whatnot. Yeah, I will reply to... Well, actually... Yeah, the first idea that you've sent me, I won't do. I don't want that idea for my van. But yeah, if you've got any other ideas, send them over. I'm going to get another... Ton on tour. Get us a vodka, please, mate. I live in Northern Ireland, but my brothers live in Amberley. I'm guessing you are not too far from there. Yeah, I drive through Amberley all the time. Near Storrington. But yeah, no, Amberley's pretty little village. Got to sign off now. But on a serious note, keep your chin up. I'm sure you'll get it sorted. Tonner on tour. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your nice words. See you soon. Wobblebox. Can't wait for Quirky. Is going to be an amazing. It's going to be. Can't wait for Quirky. It's going to be amazing. As is the International Camper Van Show. Yeah, so there's 2 meets happening, guys. If you haven't seen any announcements yet, there's one in March, self-build meet in the New Forest, and there's the caravan camping show and overland show combined thing in April. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun few meets. Rod says, carbon clean takes all carbon buildup out of the inlet and exhaust manifolds, helps the engine breathe better. Well, just hope it works. If it gets me through an MOT, I don't mind paying the extra £100. What is Ash's channel? Lost in Europe. My Amber is on Womble's channel. Oh, yeah. I must do. John's going to the desert. Luke, have you got an EGR valve in your van? Get it blanked off. It will, if you have, will help the engine. Really? Yeah, no, I have got an EGR valve because my mechanic was saying that this stuff will clean it all up. This carbon clean will clean it all up, but again, I don't know my mechanics. Mark Hilton says, I'm coming to the meet in March, my first meetup. Only just started converting my van. Well, that's fine. There are people that turn up to that meet with an empty van and they're working on insulation and floor and stuff. So come along, whatever state your van is in. Mr. Star, can you update quickly? Sorry, Carl. Okay, for those that have just joined in, MOT failed on the van, which is why I'm not in the van tonight. I'm in my flat. The main things it failed on were the front shock absorbers and the emissions, and the front shock absorbers have ended up costing about £100 each from the dealer, Iveco, and plus labour and everything. And the emissions, we've given it a full carbon clean to try and get it through an MOT. So I'll find out whether it's worked or something. So that's what's happened with the MOT. So yeah, I'll let you all know when I know. But yeah, it's costing about 500 quid still. I could change the shocks myself. It's just nuts and bolts, but it's just easier and quicker to pay somebody sometimes. But yeah, so much money. Okay, coming to the meet in March, defo. You coming, Max? Excellent. I persuaded my mum. Love doing solo and electronics. If anyone needs help, there you go. Max Reynolds in the comments. He's up for helping. Simon Power, are you going to be at the meet? Excellent. See you there. Nathan Smith, might try and make the South Central meet. Do it, Nathan. Honestly, it's so much fun. All these meets are just so much fun. Unless the weather is awful. I hope you don't mind if I just jump to the fridge and grab me another beer. Talk amongst yourselves. Just 1 second. Right, what we got? Who's saying what? Nathan says, love the New Forest. It is nice. It is nice. Off-Grid Nomad, I am on the show with the DAF, the group at Euroland Show. Nice one, Off-Grid Nomad. Yeah, I'll be there with all the van lifer YouTubers. We'll have our little area too, so make sure you all come and say hello if you're there. Simon Parry, carbon clean is a crock and doesn't work. See, Simon, yeah, there's a few people here that like it, that rate it. I know you messaged me. Thank you for your suggestions and your messages. I do appreciate it. In some cases, it can damage the engine. So yeah, it's very controversial. Controversial, isn't it? I had 2 beers and I'm slurring my words. Cheeky question. Have you seen CJ's Slaphead? They're doing a very good job of covering it up, aren't they? Yes, I have seen something. But not fully fitted and sort of painted. So, no, not yet. CJ is going to announce it in his own sweet time. But I'm looking forward to seeing the final product. From what I've heard and bits I've seen, it sounds like a killer addition. Sober Guest says you can't pass with an EGR valve blanked off anymore. That's interesting. The last meetup in the New Forest was great, so I will be there again in March. Van Staffy Adventures, I'll see you there. Oh, Nathan, I've got a few sheets of 25mm Celotex left over too. Someone can have if I come. Come, Nathan. And I would like a little bit. I need a little bit of 25mm Celotex. So please come. Yeah, there's usually a table that we put all sort of spares and bits that we don't need, so people can help themselves. So quite useful things at times. Somebody gave me a battery last time I was there, which I'm using. Well, I've got it in the van. It's a spare, but I'm about to start using it. So yeah, you never know what. And somebody gave me a fridge before I had my Dometic fridge. Somebody gave me a fridge. But you never know. Just come along, everyone. Itchy feet. I'll be working on my van at the South Central meet. I'll see you there. Itchy feet. Nomad UK, get me one. Sorry. Cheers, everybody. Dave L, where are the meets, Luke? There's a meet in the New Forest in March, and there's a meet at the Stratford race course in April. But there's going to be lots more meets. So there's just 2 that I'm announcing. If you look at my videos, I think probably like 3 or 4 videos ago, I made a video announcing 2 meets. So if you find that video, all the information's in the video and in the description. So yeah, hope to see you at the meets. Itchy feet, hoping to get some electrical help too. Well, there's a huge knowledge at these meets. People can definitely help you with that. Can everyone say hi to Womble? He says he is watching in bed and can't reach the keyboard. Oh, Womble's watching, everybody. Everyone say hi to Womble, the wandering Womble. Don't be lazy, Kev. Get to the keyboard. John says, when am I buying a Whippet? I won't. Louis is very nice. And he gets the views. But dogs are too much responsibility. I'm too selfish to have a dog. I do like dogs. I used to have them, but John Mark Murphy says, I think the carbon clean might be a mere Iveco argument. Kevin, oh, hello. Kevin says, is your code for the foam from your video still okay to use? Yes, the foam code is still good to use, and the thermal blinds code is still good to use. Yeah, find those videos. All the information's in the video description. Video description. Yeah, so you can get discount on foam if you want. Excuse me. Wandering Womble. I'm asleep. No, you're not. Hi, Womble. Hey, Kev. How you doing? Simon Parry. Here we go. Talking about carbon cleaning. They pump chemicals in to raise the engine temperature to burn off the carbon. A well-serviced diesel engine should always meet emission regs. Well, Simon, my van I don't think was looked after well before I had it. Ever since I had it, I've changed the oil every 5,000 miles, and it's been serviced nicely. But I think it's going to be quite nice to have it cleaned now, so I know it's been done, and I won't do it often. I probably won't do it again if it doesn't fail emissions again. But it's nice. I'll tell you what it is. This is just not interesting. I don't know why you're watching this. My van. If I left my van running, idling, for a couple of minutes, and then put my foot on the accelerator, I did get smoke out the exhaust. But as soon as you start driving, it goes away. You don't get any smoke or anything like that. So that's probably what happened. They pulled it in to the garage, left it running while they did checked the lights and the steering and the seats and everything, and then they revved it up for the emissions test, and obviously smoke's pouring out. So yeah, I don't know if injectors. I don't know what will be causing that. It's burning too much fuel, maybe. How do I find the details for the meet? Says Nomad UK. Well, like I said, 3 or 4 of my videos ago, there's a van meets announcement video. There's a couple of meets there announced, so you should be able to find the information there. Itchy feet, I will be bringing 25 Celotex 2. Excellent. Hi from Dubai. Says, hi Womble from Dubai. My van passed MOT, but I can't lock any doors as a solo female. Too scared to use her. Yeah, that would be pretty worrying. The 2 front doors, get yourself a ratchet strap, and you can ratchet the 2 handles of the doors together. I saw that on, I think that was Gadget John's channel. He did that. He ratchet strapped his 2 front doors together. It's quite a clever idea. Nathan Smith, I had black smoke coming out when I hit when flooring it. Hasn't happened since servicing. Yeah, I've never had black smoke. I've had sort of white or grey smoke, and I'm not sure what the difference is between white and grey and black smoke. One's fuel, one's oil. Someone can tell me. My traffic does that. I will definitely get it cleaned. Well, let's just hope it. Just hope it's. I hope it's done some good to my van. Womble says my van just clocked 250,000 miles. I did have a brand new engine, 80,000 to get. Oh right. Yeah, 231,000 now. Mine's done. Long may she last. I say she. I don't know if it's a she or a he. People name their vans. I haven't really named my van. I've got kind of an unofficial name, but I'm not. I don't really call it by the name. Hello, Dave. Monge 2's here. My Iveco was smoky. Turned out to be a split EGR cooler. Okay, that's interesting. Just have it remapped. I've been thinking about having it remapped, Nick. I should cure it. I have my DPF removed and my EGR blanked. Then remapped it and it passed all the emissions. That's interesting. Somebody just mentioned that you can't now get your EGR blanked, but if it worked for you. Oil seal. Is that right, John? No DPF blanket. I have small map. It's like us smoking. No good. Oh, okay. Luke, I have a couple of small bits left over from my build. I will sort them out and post them to you. Yeah? You have to message me. Let me know what bits you got. That's exciting. Oh, where have you gone? Trying to find where I got to. My van's gender fluid, says Dave. Your van doesn't identify as male or female. I see. Trust you, Dave. You don't need to get the ratchet straps. You could just put your seatbelt through the armrest and plug it back in. That's a good idea. That's a great idea, Steve. If your seatbelts are long enough to get to your handle and then back to the clasp again. Are you concerned with the emission zones that are going to prevent van life in large cities and towns in the near future? I'm not concerned because I don't like cities. I don't like towns. If they put emission zones in the country, then yeah, I'll be concerned. But no, I'm not fussed. Whatever happens, happens. Not much I can do to change it. Ash, yeah, boy. Good evening, Luke. Good evening, everyone from Cornwall. Somebody else from Cornwall. I'm down that way in the summer. Hi, Ash, says Kev. Can take them to the meet in March, says RG Cat Adventures. Yes, bring all your stuff along. Very much appreciated. You can still blank the EGR depending on the age, says Simon. Call it Duke, says Robert Lee. Well, I do have, like I say, I do have an unofficial name for it, which is very cringy and very embarrassing. I'll tell you what, yeah, this will test you out. For those that have followed me for a long time, what is the kind of name I gave my van? See if anybody knows it. I bet no one knows it. First person to guess it, I'll send you a sticker. Difference between black and grey. What are you talking about, John? Will Smith. Just had a new turbo and the mechanic bypassed the EGR valve and cooler, then remapped the engine. All good. Interesting. There's a lot of different ideas, a lot of controversy over all this carbon business, isn't there? Has anyone with an Iveco managed to get a code reader that works? I've dreaded the EDC light. I've had the dreaded ECD light Disappeared for 6 months after disconnecting the battery, but now it's back. I'll tell you what, I had the ADC light a few years back, and I think it turned out to be like the crankshaft sensor or something like that. There was a few sensors. There was a couple of sensors like that, like the crankshaft sensor that we changed, and it fixed it. But my mechanic seemed to figure out that problem. I think that's what happened. I may be remembering it incorrectly. I will call mine CXXT if it breaks down. I will call mine up if it breaks down. I see what you mean. Hi Louis, Womble says, black smoke, not enough clean air unless it's driven like Miss Daisy. White/blue smoke, either oil or fuel. Unburnt. Yeah, I think mine was probably fuel. So hopefully it's the carbon clean sorts it all out. Hi Luke, I've been watching all you YouTubers for a while now, and just sold some Bitcoin. Can't wait to start my first van. Thanks for the videos posted. They're definitely going to be useful. Oh, you're welcome. That's one of the reasons we do it. We do enjoy it. Most of us enjoy making videos, but it is also nice when people say that the videos are helpful. So that's really nice to hear. Itchy Feet says, it's that bloke that Louis hangs around with. Yes. Monge 2 says, I'm hoping to save money and tell an insurance company my camper identifies as a car. Are you still on that, Dave? Pebbles, thanks guys. What about the side door and back? Figured a plank through the back doors like portcullis. I tell you what, Pebbles. I think is it Ash's most recent video or the one before, where he talks about how he's locked his doors, his back doors. He had a bolt on it which goes into a hole in the floor, which was a very clever idea. But you could just put an ordinary bolt or a sort of catch with a padlock on the inside. I have a video coming out soon about van security and extra locks and things, so that may help you. That'll be a couple of weeks though, I imagine. Luke, I've chosen a name for my van and a possible future YouTube channel. Well, that's exciting. I do magic as a hobby. Let me know what you think. The Vanisher. The Vanisher. I mean, I am all for a good pun. I do like a pun. The Vanisher. Yeah, it makes me laugh. I like it. How long have I been doing this for now? Oh, is it an hour? Yeah, an hour. Okay. Woody Simple, is that your suggestion for my van name? Oh, because of all the wood. I get it. I've been a diesel mechanic for over 30 years, says Simon. If anyone needs help at the meet, I have a full Delphi diagnostics as well for plugins. There you go, guys. If you want any help, Simon sounds very knowledgeable. Come along to that meet. Thomas the Tank Engine says Womble. There you go, Simon. Nathan would like some help. I've heard that Ivor Van bloke knows a bit about the Iveco engines. Yeah, just a touch. Yeah, Mark knows a thing or two. There he is. Hi, Mark. Antoinette says Betsy or Beastie. No, I can't do Beastie because Ash's van is the Beast. Dan the Van says Ian Morg. No. Simon Parry, same boat. I'm only a pup, 14 years. Fantastic travelling. How's everybody doing? Hi, fantastic travelling. How's it going? Nearly finished yet? Who are you talking to? Mike? Hi, Mike. How you doing? Just started getting into wild camping, but I was scared to death about being surrounded by doggers after watching Travel Trolls TV channel. Well, yeah, Ash just had a bit of a dogging incident. Not that he wasn't involved in anything, but there was people doing that kind of thing. Don't be scared to death of that. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Oh, I'll make myself laugh. Fantastic Traveling. Hi Luke, just entered the chat. What's going on, mate? Talking about MOT stuff and carbon cleaning and stuff, because yeah, my van failed on emissions, so it's having a full carbon clean done. Arthur Daly, I like it. Good name. No one seems to have guessed the name of my van. I don't often mention it because it's really quite cringy, but it's sweet and cringy and all at the same time, so yeah. Does anyone know the name of my van? Is it called the Whippet Bus? No, Dave. No, you got that one sewn up. 1, 2, 3, watching, only 27 likes. Come on, guys, thumbs up. Thank you, Albert. Yeah, give us a thumbs up, guys. Doesn't hurt, just click the thumbs up button. Thank you. Right, I think I'm getting close to the bottom of these comments. I've caught up. Ash's solution to it was great. Yes, I like Ash's solution to that. Wanting to call my van Bucking Van Palace, but the missus won't let me. Says she doesn't want to slum it. I like that. Bucking Van Palace. I do enjoy a pun. I have a friend whose name is Dan, and he called his van Jean-Claude Dan's van, which I thought was quite a cool name. What? I had Simon said. Do you really, Simon, or are you just joking? Simon says he had a dog offer 100 quid to use the bed in his van. What did you spend your 100 quid on? Have you bought something nice with the money? Sir and Paul Vanny McVan face? Vanny McVan face. Did you call it Jet? No. Thumbed up. Oh, thank you, Fantastic Traveling. Denise Van Outen. I have a habit of clicking like. Thanks, Max. It's okay coming to the next meetup, so we'll bring a variety of bolts and locks and we'll return what I don't end up using. Thinking of creating a We Are Not Dogging sticker. That would probably sell. You probably sell quite a lot of We Are Definitely Not Doggers stickers. So when you get the van sorted, which you will, any plans to cross the channel? Always, John. Always wanted to go to Europe. Because we're not Europe anymore. Let's not get started on that. But yeah, I do. I really do. Not this year. Next year, 2021. I am planning to do it's Norway, Sweden, Scandinavia trip, but it may well be another Scotland trip now. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's just all down to money and time, isn't it? I do want to do Europe again. I love hot weather. I love swimming in the sea. I love snorkeling. So I'd like to do Greece and Italy in the van and Croatia. I want to do Morocco. I want to do so many places in the van, but it's just time and money, isn't it? Ivan for Ivico. Yeah, there's a few Ivicos that are called Ivan. Van Diesel, like it. I like that one. Paul's yellow van. Hello, Paul. I still need a name for my van. Those beers are going down well. Yes, they are. I'd already had a couple before I got on the live stream. Fantastic Traveling. We are quite new to your channel, but believe to have some vids about meetups. Do you organise meetups? Well, do I organise meetups? Not. I haven't really organised any myself, but I do advertise for meets. So, yeah, a few of my videos ago, 3 or 4 videos ago, I was announcing 2 meets, one in March, one in April, and both of them are going to be a great laugh. But the one in March is self-builders meet, so we work on our vans throughout the weekend and help people out with jobs that maybe they don't have the confidence to try themselves. So we help, guide people to do jobs. And I'm getting a hand with a particular job in March on my van. A very good friend called Lance, who is very knowledgeable. He's giving me a hand with a job on my van in March, which I'm really looking forward to. Wait and see for that one. It's going to be fun. Hi Gary Poston, how you doing? Where are we? So yeah, fantastic traveling. Check out my video from a few videos ago. I think it's called Van Meet Announcements or something like that. But yeah, just keep your eyes and ears out on YouTube. We always try to announce the meets. And the April meet, there's a discount code, 20% off ticket prices for the Stratford-upon-Avon camping. Caravan and camping and motor. What's it? Caravan camping. It's Phil. Phil, you still watching, mate? What's it called? It's like it's combined now. It's a caravan and camping show and overland show or something like that. But yeah, that's in April. That one. Do a whole trip, says Mark. Oh man, I'd like to come up north again and see you all. I'll see you definitely in May, won't I, Mark? But yeah, I'd like to come up that way again. I think I've got to do Scotland again soon. Van name. Oh, that's brilliant, Andy. Oh, that's a great name. I can't even say it because I'm laughing. Mission Impossible. I love it. That's funny. This is the second year in a row I've had emission issues. Oh no, I just had a notification that Ash's video's just come out. So as soon as I've finished this, make sure you go and watch Ash's video. Sorry, Ash, I'm doing this over your video, mate. Mission Impossible. That's a good name. Pike Veco. Nice, Gary. Yeah, my van is called Peanut. Why is it called Peanut, Dave? We're going to Greece. Oh, don't, Sue, Paul, don't you come over and make us all jealous of your European travels. They're going to Greece and Croatia in the autumn. Come with. Oh, I would love to come with. But yeah, no, I can't. I can't afford that right now. I'm this year, so I'm doing Cornwall in August. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing time. We are still Europe and always will be. Says, oh, let's not get started on the whole Brexit thing. Just a quick hello. Not sure what's happened, mate. Just tuned in. Hi, Smithies. Smithies Kontiki. Hi. Nothing's really happened. We're talking about my MOT and the van, and yeah, it's just trying to get through an MOT right now, which is why I'm not in my van. I'm in my flat. So I should hear tomorrow. I should hopefully get the van back tomorrow. Hopefully, all going well. Gary Poston, I hope I didn't upset you regarding the intro. No, you didn't upset me, Gary. You're not the first person to say my intro for my videos is too long. It is long. 30 seconds. I think my intro is 30 seconds. It is quite long. But all your weekly soap operas have an intro that long. And I try and release one video a week as well. So I will shorten it one day. I know Mark Ivervan. I know he got a bit of jip over how long his intro was. It was a great intro, but yeah, he shortened it down. But I may do it at some point. But you didn't upset me. I'm always up for ideas, suggestions, how I can entertain people more, and so yeah, don't worry, Gary. Martin, it's only got 2 windows, but insurance company. Oh, that's just reminding me of something. Just join. What's the van failed on? Says Jason. It failed on the front shock absorber was leaking oil, but you got to replace them both at the same time. So shock absorbers and emissions, they're the biggest things. So yeah, it's had a full carbon clean. 2 new front shocks from Iveco. Excuse me. Hopefully that will do it. I've had driveway jet washing videos come up on my suggested YouTube videos lately, Luke. Do you do vids at work? Ian says. Yeah, well, I do pressure washing for work, and I haven't made a video about pressure washing since before I started doing YouTube videos for my van stuff. So there are a few really old pressure washing videos on my YouTube channel. But I've been asked a lot lately to make another video about my work, so I've been thinking about doing that, and I probably will this summer. So yeah, I will do that, because I think now that I've learned a bit more about editing and filming, I think I could probably make quite a nice video about my work. It might interest a few people, but I do vids at work, but I'm thinking about doing it. Oh, nice. We're not traveling in a self-build though, Luke. Don't worry, fantastic traveling. There are people that turn up in coach-built things and motorhomes, because even though they're not, you didn't build them yourself, I bet you're always doing bits and bobs and you're tweaking this and that and you're making it your own. So don't worry if it's not an actual self-build. Come along and meet us all. And we don't turn our noses up at, you know, coach-built vans. So yeah, come along. It'd be great to meet you all. Isn't Lance CJ's friend? Yes, Lance is CJ's friend, but there's another Lance. There's more than one Lance, and Lance is giving me a hand at the meet with her job. In Mission Impossible. Yeah, that's brilliant. I love that name for the van. My van... a sticker that says bed to hire 100... I've got to be careful what I read in case I read out an inappropriate message. I've got to read it first before I read it out, I think. Is Morocco safe to travel these days? I don't know. I'd love to go to Morocco, but have you all seen Mr. and Mrs. Adventure, their YouTube channel? They went to Morocco, and they just released a video recently addressed to Eamon and Beck. If you've not heard of their channel, check them out as well. It was all about their Moroccan adventure, and it just looks amazing, and just it's so different to home, and it'd just be nice to get lost in the culture and the food and the wildlife and stuff. So I don't know if it's safe anymore, but it'd be a shame if it's not. Good evening, Luke, says Bullieswood. Good evening, how are you? Fantastic. We'd love to join a meetup, but we'll be travelling from Europe's most southern point to the North Cape in a few months, but hoping to be in the UK somewhere in August or so. Well, in August, I live in the southeast, and in August, July, August, I'll be going to Cornwall. So, yeah, I'm always up for meeting people. If you want to meet up, build it, fix it, use it. I'll see you in Cornwall. See you in Cornwall. Give me a message in August or April, July, August. Gary says, cool. I'm in Devon. We're not Europe, says Cameron. Yeah, let's not get into the Brexit thing. Come on now. Is the van petrol or diesel? If it's diesel, use Win's injector cleaner. The purple one works every time. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, it's diesel, but I've had it all carbon clean now and stuff, so hopefully it'll be all good now. Simon says, I'm planning on doing the NC500 this year. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Make sure you do it anti-clockwise. I tell everybody to do it anti-clockwise, and you'll thank me for it later. But yeah, it's beautiful up there. Morocco is tricky, says John. Why is that, John? Max says, I might be able to see you. I always go to Cornwall in August. Let me know where you'll be. I'm in Cornwall, near England. Morocco is good for fresh chicken on the market. How's your solar? Just had to get a battery-to-battery charger because the weather has been so bad. My solar is working okay. I mean, it's winter. We're not getting any solar, so I'm only getting... It's a 150 watt panel, and I'm getting 1 amp. Excuse me, 1 amp when the sun is out. Not direct sunlight. If I aimed it at the sun, I'm getting about 6 amps at the moment because it's winter. The sun isn't as fierce. So, anyone else got 150 watt solar panel? Also, my I've found out that my solar charge controller. It's a fake MPPT controller. So it's not really probably the most accurate thing to read. So it's hard to know what exactly it's doing. But every time I go to the van, the batteries are reading full. But my batteries are pretty old now. So, well, I don't know. It's working, I think. MOT stress is horrible. Yeah, MOT suck. But it keeps us safe, doesn't it? It keeps us and everybody else on the road safe. Martin Riders took his Land Rover to Morocco 10 years ago, but not sure about the safety these days. I know, it's a shame, isn't it? B2B, what's your system batteries? You know what, my electric system needs a huge update, and I'm going to be doing that in the next few months. I only use one battery. I've only ever used one battery. It's like 115 amp hour. I think it's an AGM battery. With a split charge relay, it's a voltage VSR, voltage sensitive relay. I forgot what the make of it is now. Voltronic, I've forgotten the make of it. Black box with a red sticker on it, which has been fantastic. That works great. My split charge works perfectly with my one battery, but I have another battery in the van now, which I am about to switch over to. But in a couple of months' time, I'm going to be buying 2 new batteries. Yeah, but so that's what I'm working. That's what I'm working with right now. So yeah, up until a few weeks back, I've had no solar, just been running on the split charge. But I was struggling when I was staying somewhere for a weekend, because then after by the end of the weekend you're running low, using using your lights and things. So that's what I'm using. But it's about to change soon, and there's a few surprises happening this year. Wait, you have to wait and see for that. Hi Luke, thanks for the Overland Show discount code. Maybe see you there. Last time I saw your van, you just started again. When did you see my van? Secret Valley. Maybe see you there. Last time I saw your van, you just started again. Was that in person or online? But yeah, are you going to the Overland Show then? Because that'd be great. I'll make sure you come and say hello. Don't get pressured into it. Pressured into what, Cam Runner? That's the problem with these comments. You're always 30 seconds behind. So yeah, I have to remember what we were talking about 30 seconds ago so I can respond. And also, I don't get all your comments pop up here. So if I don't answer you, just keep hounding me with your message. Just keep putting it in. Need Italian tune, dude. That will sort the emissions out. Italian tune, what's that? There's a mental road. Morocco is safe enough if you travel smart. The recent beheadings of 2 Scandinavian women have made all the locals super friendly and helpful. Yeah, see, that doesn't sound nice, does it? Beheadings of 2 Scandinavian women. I mean, I'd love to go to Morocco, but yeah, you just can't. Just hope. I don't know. I don't know if it's safe anymore. I had a pressure washing business in Kent. It is a good business. I do love it. Well, I did. Yeah, I'm now kind of going off it, but that's another story. Call the van under pressure. Nice. Got to go. Thanks for entertaining us. Might see you at Cuden Beach if you got time for a beer after the 10th. Yes, let me know. Remind me, because I'm always up for that. Sounds good. Every time we go off in the van, I'm not going to read that out. Very good, John's music. I'm not going to read it out, but very good. Louisa, hello. Hi, Luke. See you again at Leamington in March. My ex-minibus is almost livable now, so can't wait to show you all what I've done. Looking forward to that. I'll see you in March, Louisa. Luke's van life. You've a good job. Easy, not too hard with the big contracts. What? Luke's van life. You've a good job. Easy, not too hard with big contracts. Sorry, Ben, I can't quite understand that sentence, but I think it's a compliment. Thank you. We'll be in Cornwall. Excellent. Morocco is a great place, and like everywhere, it's safe if you use common sense. Yeah, so I think, I will do it one day. Bullieswood, we are fine, just finishing wiring, ready to insulate. How are you? I'm fine, Bullieswood. Thank you, I'm all good. Just chilling here by myself this evening, having a few beers, talking to my online friends. Fantastic travel. Nice. We still have to travel around England, so it'll be nice to go to Cornwall. I've been to Cornwall a few times, but never in a van. So yeah, that'd be interesting. And I've been looking at park ups, and doesn't seem to be that many that like nice. You know, I mean, if you go to Scotland and Wales, it's very easy to find amazing, stunning park ups. But I've been looking at Cornwall, and it's all kind of like lay-bys and car parks and things. So I'm hoping. I mean, I've driven through most of Cornwall, and driving through the moor. There's a load of moors and things that we drove through once, and I'm sure we'll find some nice park ups, but we'll have to see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring Cornwall this year. How are the tyres? Says Andy. The tyres are amazing. I've done a whole year now on those tyres. A whole year. I fitted them just after the MOT last year. So yeah, I've done a whole year and about 4,000 miles. Just over 4,000 miles on those tyres. And other than the white lettering on the side being a little bit faded, they look new. They look great. They just last. They're really, really good tyres. Get some good riches, everybody. If you've got enough clearance on your wheel arches, get some. Just about to leave Dubai to drive to Manila. Don't know where that is. Is that far? Evening, Mark Ford. How are you? I need to watch that of Eamon and Beg. It's on my tabs now. So want to go to Morocco too, says Max. Well, Eamon and Beck have just going to Morocco now, I think, or just got there. But Mr. and Mrs. Adventure, who are also on YouTube and Instagram, they have done Morocco, and it looks like they had a fantastic time. And I messaged them the other week about it, but yeah, it just looks amazing and hot. Oh, I love the hot. I love the heat. I saw your video on split charge relay. Do you think it's the way to go, or battery to battery charger? Well, that split charge video was years ago. That was 2017. That was a long time ago. The beginning of 2017. That video, I think. And back then, that was all the rage to do. Just a VSR. Oh, I've forgotten the make of it now. But yeah, that was the thing to do. Split charge relay, yeah, problem sorted. But now everybody's a bit concerned with the whole solar versus split charge business. So they want the B2B, the battery to battery charging stuff. So I'm about to upgrade all my battery systems. So I'll speak to a few people that are more knowledgeable than me, and speak to them and ask them whether they think I need a B2B or whether my split charge will be good enough. But yeah, that video was a long time ago. How long engine running to charge a 115 amp hour battery? Not long, actually. My split charge worked amazing. It really works really well, actually. Can't remember the make of it. It's really bugging me. Come on, what's the make of these split charge relays? It's a black box with a red sticker on it, and it says it. Can't remember it, but anyway, you go for a half an hour drive, and it's charged, but easily charged. Have you guys got the Red Arc battery management systems in the UK yet? I haven't heard of that, but I don't know about that. I was one at the self-build meets in New Forest. Creatine booster along with diesel cure. Over revving, says Robert Ince. What's the over revving comment about? Is that he's suggesting that I over rev? I definitely don't. Really want to go to Morocco next month, says Fantastic Travelling, but are in doubt as well. Well, this is the thing. I don't want to live in fear. For my 30, I'm 35 next. I'm 35 this month. 5 years ago, my wife took me to Egypt, and we were too scared to kind of go out of the resort. Really, we went out for a couple of excursions, but too scared to kind of go out and get into it and enjoy it and ride camels and see the pyramids because of all the things you hear about on the news, and it's all a bit scary, isn't it? But I don't really want to live like that. I don't want to live in fear. At the same time, you want to be sensible, don't you? I mean, I do have a daughter to think about. It's a shame, isn't it? Next beer, I think. Be careful adding more batteries. I was watching one of your videos and you were already overweight. I was overweight, Robert, but that has been sorted. I stripped out loads of stuff and I'm now only putting really lightweight things in. Yeah, I make sure no, I'm not going to say that. That was I was going to make a joke there, but it was in poor taste. It did look fake, if I'm honest. What are you talking about, Max? About PDM still okay? Sorry, Max. Don't forget to hit that like button or dislike button, people. Kevin, don't suggest people to hit the dislike button. Oh, here we go then. This is a YouTuber's topic, a heated discussion. Some people that how can I phrase this? For all you people that put a thumbs down button on my videos, especially those who put a thumbs down button before they've even had enough time to watch the video, thank you. Even your thumbs down buttons help us, help our videos, help promote us. So thank you. You think you're being nasty, but you're actually helping us. So thank you. Here we go, Dave. Thank you. International Campervan Show and Adventure Overland Show. Discount code. Wait, Dave. Yes, all right, Dave. Get out there with your discount codes. If you go and watch my video, I have a video with a discount code. Is it the same code, Dave, or do we have our individual codes? Anyway, yes, Dave, one man is whip it, is in the comments. He's mentioning the Overland Show in April, which is going to be a fantastic meet. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you can all come. And we can give you a 20% discount on tickets. So message me if you can't find that. Fantastic Travelling. Will you be on the road again when your van is finished? Are you talking to me? I will always be on the road. I just can't wait. I just can't wait for the next trip. I think Beyond the Van are in Morocco. That is what they said about 9 months ago. And they don't post videos that often. They don't post videos that often anymore. Richard and Phoebe, the last thing I heard from them, they just got out. They were in Lanzarote. What's that? Gadget John and Greg just went there. What's that place called? The rock down the bottom of Spain. We own it. What's that place called? Anyway, what's the name of that place called? Something rock. Oh, forgot it. Anyway, yeah, they haven't posted videos for a while, but I'll see them at Quirky. I'm sure they'll be going to Quirky. Not on the gin tonight, Luke. No, I'm on beer tonight. Actually, I'm going to go and get another beer out of the fridge now. When's the Overland Show? Max says April. Dave just commented it. Look through the comments. It's 25th, 26th of April, that weekend. Let me go and get another beer. Sorry, excuse me. I should have brought them all to the table. But I like them to be cold. Give me a sec. Right. This is working. It seems to be working quite well, doesn't it? For those that didn't hear at the start, I'm using my GoPro to stream this live stream. So I can use my phone to... That's really weird. I'm looking at my phone and I'm not in the picture because I'm getting that beer. So it's a delay. Really weird. But yeah, I can read my comments on here and stream it from my GoPro, which is awesome. It seems to be working. Right, what are these comments? We'll start off now, Luke. I'll message you prior to the New Forest meet. All right, Rob. Thanks for watching, man. Speak to you soon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. And we'll film your van, huh? Right, I gotta go for now. Says build it, fix it, use it. Good evening, says Thomas. How you doing, man? Mark. Where are you? I've lost you. John Mark Murphy. Yes, minimal sea travel. Bye, Rob, says Woolly Cards. See you, Rob. What do you have now, Luke? What do you have now, Luke? If it's not broken, don't change it. Durite, that's it, Robert. Durite. That's the name of my split charge, the Durite VSR, voltage sensitive relay. That's it. Thank you, everybody. Yes, Durite. Thank you, Mike. Good luck with the MOT and getting the van back. Need to go and get ready for work. Catch you later. Bye, Mike. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to stay on chatting, but it's up to people. I don't know if people want me to shut up and go now, or I'm happy to carry on because I'm on the Wi-Fi, I think. Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi, so I can just stay, but... Alright. Hang on. Other cheap, weak lagers are available. I have two 225 amp hour batteries and use a Durite split charge and an isolator switch for when parked and on solar with no... Yeah, so that's a good idea, Simon. I don't have a isolator switch on my split charge, so it's just always on whenever the engine's on. But then I think Ash had some problems with his solar and the power all backing up. You're going the other way or something. So I'm not sure what to get for my... Ooh, Rick Van Man just uploaded a video. I haven't seen a video from Rick Van Man for a while. I look forward to watching that. What was I saying? But yeah, an isolator switch. It's a good idea. Park ups in Cornwall is limited, says Max. We've got a few we stayed at. Can send you if you want it. So yeah, send me some. If they're nice, rural, in the middle of nowhere park ups, send them to me because yeah, I need to be in the nature, in the scenic views. Luke, does your diesel heater smell a little on startup? Mine seems to, just a little smell. No, Gary, not at all. What's the seal like on the base of it? Do you think is that like fumes from the exhaust getting into the van, or is the Jubilee clip on your exhaust not tight enough? You know, where the exhaust clips to the heater, or is there any air gaps for the exhaust gases to come out of the exhaust and come back through the hole that the pipes go through? But no, mine doesn't smell at all. Here we go. John Mark Murphy says, guys, honestly, Google Red Arc is the best battery management system going. Is it expensive, John? How expensive are we talking here? You make me feel old, Luke. 35 years old. To think I have a grandson older. Do you? I feel old myself. I'm sorry. 35, and you notice I'm relatively clean shaven today, so I'm revealing my arse chin to the world. But when I've got a beard, it's proper grey, and I shaved it off recently because I felt old. But yeah, I'm getting a beer gut from all this beer I drink and getting grey. Did you all catch Mel's first live stream the other night? He did really well. He said he was quite nervous about it, but he did really well. He had 200 people watching. Amazing. Robert Ince has sent about 3 or 4 messages about his Italian tuning. About bigger the van, the less payload you have to play with. That's true, Carl. Yeah, I mean, when I first started with my van, I thought it's a big van, right? It's meant to carry a lot of weight. It's meant to carry building supplies and cement and what. But yeah, the payload isn't great, really. You think you get like 1,000 kilos to play with. Oh, bye, Dave. Whippets off. Louis going, everybody. Say goodbye to Louis. Servison said, yeah, if you want to travel Europe, do it this year. Last 3 year. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen really, but I imagine you're just going to have to get visas to travel and not overstay your welcome. But it's a shame. But we're not getting into Brexit here. As far as I'm concerned, for this video, we are still Europe. Shh. Good night, action man. I think that's talking about Dave because he is a bit of an action man. Bye, Louis, says Kev. Yep, Houseless asks for thumbs down. Yeah, I've seen Martin ask for the thumbs down because people put thumbs down before you've uploaded a 10-minute video or a 20-minute video, and within 1 minute of uploading, someone or two people have put a thumbs down. Like they just do it for the sake of it. I mean, give it a chance. They're like, no, I don't like you, but I'm going to put your thumbs down anyway. I'm still going to subscribe to you, but I'm going to put your thumbs down just because that's who I am. I mean, at the same one part of me thinks, oh, what's the matter with you? Why are you doing that? I mean, if you don't want to watch my videos, don't watch them. But why watch them just to put a thumbs down? And the other side of me is like, well, you actually still boosted my video. It doesn't matter if it's a thumbs down, but yeah, it is annoying. I mean, I've got to stop ranting. My 4x4 is booked for an MOT this month. Then in 4 months, the motorhome is going in for an MOT. I panicked loads in the week leading up to it. Oh, it's sickening, isn't it? It's horrible. I was optimistic about this MOT. I thought, oh, there's nothing needs doing. But the emissions, I thought, yeah, that'll probably flag up. And I didn't realise that the shocks had broken. But when they mentioned it, because I went and had a look at the van, when they mentioned shocks had failed, I went to the front, because it was the front passenger side, near side, which was the shock that was leaking oil. So I walked up to it, and between the tyre and the wheel arch, I could get about I could get two, not quite 3 fingers between the tyre and the wheel arch, but on the other side I can get 4 fingers in. Stop it. I could, so it has dropped, even though I hadn't noticed it driving. But anyway, yeah. So what am I talking about? Yeah, I hate MOTs. MOTs suck. Gibraltar. Excuse me, Gibraltar. That's where Rich and Phoebe from Beyond the Van were. That's it, Gibraltar. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's all delayed. All these comments are delayed. I was talking about Gibraltar. Well, I was trying to remember what it was called. I know the Gadgets and the Virgos were there recently, but when Rich and Phoebe went there, they didn't make it sound too good because they had to park outside the city and walk in, and not really suited for van life. I could be wrong, but anyway, we were talking about Rich and Phoebe from Beyond the Van. Be nice to hear from them again, see some more videos. Looking forward to the New Forest meet. Needs solar and electric advice as sure cable's too thin. Yeah, 4 mil, I think. The internal measurement girth. I think mine is 4 mil, which is, or was it 6 mil? Oh crap, I can't remember now. Yeah, anyway, get some advice. Come to that meet in March, everybody. Mark from Overvan says, it gives me great satisfaction knowing I've pissed someone off regarding thumbs down. Yeah, I let things get to me. They play on my mind. Just like, why are you giving me a thumbs down? You haven't even had time to watch the video. But I don't know why people subscribe, but just a bit of thumbs down. Anyway. Fantastic driving. Sorry, I said we are still quite new to your channel, so not sure on road full time. My bad. That's okay. For those that are new to my channel, I'm not full-time van lifer. I wish I were. I wish I was. Yeah, my van life is all about me building and traveling and holidaying and trips away in my van and things. So maybe one day I'll live in the van. Luke asked Dave if you can borrow his whippet and a wetsuit. Yeah, I'll go and get Louis and a few wetsuits and things. He's an action man, isn't he, Dave is? Gibraltar Rock. Yep, that's the name of it. Thank you, guys. 12:30 p.m. John Mark says. You're in Wilting? Where's Wilting? Go for dinner now. Hopefully see you at the New Forest meet. Oh, Blue, come to the meet and I'll see you there. That'd be nice to see you. Gary Poston. Rick Van Man, I know. Rick Man Van, you said, but it's Rick Van Man. Rick Van Man. Yeah, he doesn't post that often anymore. And I always liked his videos. A GoPro would do me. No, a GoPro would do me no good. I don't have a computer to edit it or download it on. Yeah, so this is... How's the picture quality, by the way? Because it is pretty dark in here. I do have a light blinding me. But I'm using my GoPro, my new GoPro, to stream. It seems to look okay on here. It's got all your comments and things on here. Camden Hells is my favourite beer at the moment. I'm not really into different beers. I just drink Coors, which is a really light beer, but it goes down quite nicely. Never feel bad for getting old. Too many young people don't get the chance. That's fair enough. That's a fair point. But still, getting the old wrinkles around the eyes, grey beard, grey hair, other places. Are you telling me I'm the oldest on here? Says Sober Guest. So it's not a midlife crisis after all. I have to go, Luke. Need to finish editing a video. But I wanted to say hi. Love meeting you in here today. We'll be catching up on your vids soon. Thank you, Fantastic Travelling. Thank you for talking to me. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Try and come to the meet if you can. Thanks for watching. Love your videos here in Tasmania. What? Really? Wow. I was amazed at that. I had a message from somebody today from America. I was just amazed. But thank you for watching. Just added and sent you the link. Thank you, John. I'll have a look at that after this. I have to take at least 2 trucks a week for MOT to Vosa, so glad I don't have to work. Wow. Simon, I'm looking forward to meeting you. You sound like you know what you're talking about, man. Luke, you can get dye grey hair. You can not dye... Oh, right. I think you're saying you can dye grey hair, but you cannot dye bald. That's true. That's true. I got to stop moaning, haven't I? I've got it quite good, really. Buy whiskey o'clock, says Ben. I always give a thumbs down. Thomas, what do you mean? I hope you're not serious. Sue and Paul Brown. If you go to the meet in March, don't let Womble take you to the pub. You have to go underground and overground. What do you see? Was it what do you say? What do you say? After 2020, we will get free green cards from our insurance companies and we will have no visa but 3 months stay. Come on now, let's not do Brexit talk. It's just depressing. Quality is good. Oh, that's good. I'm on the San Miguel tonight, says Simon Parry. I think I might be on my last beer. I've had maybe 6, probably the last one. Damaged goods, hello. I'm 47 and just getting a few grey hairs on the side of my head. 47 is not bad to get a few grey hairs. I've definitely got more than that. Anthony Hind, top bloke Luke, hope you get the van back tomorrow and all's good, matey. Gonna shoot off, pal, and get some work done. Thank you for watching, Anthony, and yeah, I'll let you all know about the van. If I get it back tomorrow, maybe I can just do another quick live stream to let you all know, but thank you for watching. Have to go soon as it's nearly Love Island. Oh, come on, Nay-Dub1. You don't watch Love Island, do you? My wife is currently round with seeing her sister, and she was there last night as well. And I got a message from my wife saying that her sister was making her watch Love Island, and she felt her IQ was dropping by the minute. I've not seen it, so I can't really comment. But I hear people saying that it's not their cup of tea. But thank you for watching. Dave has a new bike, I think. He's looking for a sidecar for it so we can take the dog with him. That would be funny if Louis was in the sidecar. Matthew, evening. Hello, Matthew. Do you live in the southeast? Think I followed you the other day. You followed me? That sounds creepy. Yeah, I'm in the southeast. You can private message me if you want, and we can always meet up. Get a beer. Do you have a van? Who's the eldest here? Says Servicing. I'm 55, he says. The picture is fine, Luke. Thank you, Thomas. That's good to know. Luke, have you sponsored Mary for the Coast to Coast Cycle Challenge? No, not yet. I will give Mary a few quid for that. Amazing, because he doesn't even cycle. So for someone to do that many miles for somebody that isn't a cyclist is pretty impressive. So yeah, if you don't follow Mevy on YouTube, follow Mevy on YouTube because he's hilarious and his videos are awesome. And he lives in his van and he's works for a charity called Cat Zero, and he's doing the coast to coast cycle ride. So yeah, he needs all the sponsors he can get. Martin is 55. I'm not bald, I'm eggshell blonde. My doorbell back in a bit. Oh, bye, Thomas. Come back. Evening, Luke. Keep up the good work. We love following you on Instagram and videos. Be great to meet you on the road sometime. Thank you. Cozy to living off grid. Thank you, guys. Are you going to come to some meets? There's a meet in March happening in the New Forest, and April there's one. So there's going to be loads of meets happening. Paul Brown says, you pull that ploy every time we meet you. I'm on... Oh, that's not very... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, apparently I say I'm on my last beer all the time so that the Browns have to keep feeding me beer. I'm sorry if that seems the case. Yeah, alright guys, I'm on my last beer. Can you bring me over some beers, please? I will definitely supply you with some beers on the next time I see you. This depends. No, let's stop talking about Boris. Come on. Next year they'll be begging us to visit Europe. No! I refuse to get into a political chat. Quality is good. Kevin, my birthday on Sunday, guys, so gonna do a world camp. Where are you going, Kevin? I hope you have a good one, Kevin. Have you got a tabletop for the table leg yet? No, I haven't, Robert. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm looking for a solid wood worktop for the kitchen. I think you can only really do as thin as 22mm. That might be too thick for the Lagoon table leg that I've got. So I'm not sure. I wanted to have a nice matching table from the worktop and the table being the same. But I don't want it to be too heavy for the table leg, so... Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. Any suggestions? But yeah, I want a solid wood. Like ash or oak tabletop. But as thin as possible. Because I'm a little bit concerned about weight, but once I've cut out the huge hole in the middle of it for my cooker and sink, there's going to be hardly any of it left, so it shouldn't be heavy. Paul Brown is 62. So is Paul Brown the oldest one here? Anybody above 62 here? Luke, are you going to the next meet in Feb? Which meet in Feb is that, buddies? Is that the NEC meet? 48. Yeah, NEC. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not going to be there. February is my birthday. It's my birthday soon. So I'm kind of just sorting out the MOT and doing my birthday thing this month. So no, I'm not going up to Birmingham. Is it Birmingham where the meet is? Not going to that one. My first meet of the year is March, the 13th to 15th, that weekend. Matthew Round, no van yet. Yeah, it did sound creepy. Should have said I was behind an Iveco camper, and I think it was you. Well, if you see me out on the road, guys, just give me a little beep, or if I'm pulled over, come and say hello. 58, 59 says Carl. Brown hair, few greys, grey beard, but I'm clean shaven face. So no one's as old as Paul yet. Oh no, Paul, are you the oldest? You're the wisest, aren't you, Paul? That's what it is. Trying to work a 12-hour shift, 6 days a week. Trying to arrange a meet in July. It's got 4 months of work to do my 50th. Looking to get a new job. Mark, yeah, I've thought about that, Mark. Ivor Van suggests an IKEA worktop because, yeah, no, they are. I have thought about that. I'll go and have a look. Local reservoir. I'm sad. Sorry. What size are you going to make your table? Oh, okay. So I spoke to you guys. You messaged me about your table size, and I spoke to Greg as well about his. And Greg's is 800 by 400, and I think yours is ever so slightly smaller than that. Did you say yours is 74? Yeah, so Greg's is 800 by 400. So what I'll do is I've got some cardboard in the back of my van. I'll just make a couple of templates up of those sizes. I just see what I think is a good size for my van. As long as I can sit around it, me and the wife can sit around the table at the same time. I think it'd be okay. So yeah, probably 800 by 400, something like that. I got solid oak 18mm for worktop and table from our wood merchant called CJ Berry, but it's in Lancashire. So you can get 18mm solid oak. Is that that would do me fine, but because it's so thin, does it warp or anything, or does it look good? Originally I wanted a proper oak live edge piece of worktop, but I just need to sort of think about weight a little bit. Carl Jones, that beach wild camp that you do on the south east coast, what would you give it out of 10? Well, I mean, the weather in this country is pretty poor, so if the weather's nice, it's like an 8. It's got to be an 8, because especially in the winter, because that beach park up you can see the sunrise over the sea, and it almost sets over the sea as well because the sun is so low. But I think the people in the know, you guys in the know where that spot is, and it's a good spot. $53, $57. Nobody beats Paul's age yet. Oh, hello, 64. Ply for table. Don't be heavy unless it's thinnish. That's what I'm thinking, Ben. It needs to be. I need to think about the weight a little bit. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do about table. Luke, there's a 12mm worktops in Wicks, which is really lightweight and comes in various styles. The only downside is that it's about 350 quid for a 2,400mm piece. Wow! How much money is that? From Wicks? Oh, I'm not paying that. No, I can't do that. I mean, I've been suggested by Darren, my very good friend, to use ply, because he's got a ply, I think he's got a ply worktop. And once it's sanded down, polished and buffed up, it looks quite nice, and it's yeah, but I want to get a nice piece of solid wood if I can, but Yeah, I just want to get it as thin as possible. Oak worktop, no. Ooh, Ben says no for oak worktop. Are you an Aquarius, dude? Are you talking to me, Kevin? My birthday is 27th of February. So what does that make me? I don't know star signs. Sorry, I don't go in for all that. Come on, guys, hit that smash like button. Smash that like button, says Itchy Feet. Thank you, Itchy Feet. That's nice. HW100. Hello, where have you been lately? Haven't seen you for a while. R1.4 meter by 0.6 in oak was 80 quid. Where'd you get that from, Robert? Mark says that's what's in mine. IKEA worktop and light. Is yours solid, Mark? Is the IKEA worktop solid? So you can. I don't want to like when you cut it down. Does it still look like wood? Do you know what I mean? I don't want to. What's that chipboard stuff that they do where you still like a rough edge and you have to stick a bit of trim on the edge? I don't know, but yeah, I need to get worktop. I really want a solid bit of wood. I need to get that for March. Take it to the March meet with me, and I'm gonna get a hand fit in that. That was meant to be a secret. I've had too many beers. That was gonna be a surprise thing. Just told you what I'm doing now. Zenith Woodstone laminate worktop are nice and lightweight but expensive. Try mid Cornwall, you might see a minion. What dates and site for the new forest meetup? Okay, so it's I think it's the 13th to 15th of March. That weekend anyway. Yeah. So all the information's in one of my videos. 3 or 4 videos ago, I made a video about van meets, and I announced 2 meets in that. All the information's in that video. So yeah, try and find that video and private message me if you can't find it. My wife's going to buy me a new 4x4 Merc van for your birthday. Is she? Is it a toy? A toy one? If not, your wife's got far too much money. Greg, I could sort you out some engineered pre-finished flooring for your worktop if that's the way you want to go, Luke. Obviously, that's what I've got. Greg, can you remind me and send me a picture of your worktop? I can't remember what it looks like. But thank you. It's my Paul and Sue Brown. It's my birthday this month too, and Paul Brown says you're welcome to share our beers. You've helped us out loads by giving us your company. Oh, love you guys. Hello, Luke. Hi, Thomas. How you doing? How long have I been doing this now? 7th, 8th. 2 hours, is it? 2 hours now? Is she trying to get rid of me, John? Max's birthday's in February too. Greetings from Poland, says Thomas. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's got a Z on the end of it, which is strange to us. But Thomas, is that right? Your video shows a large geographical feature on the coast, so it's easy to work out. Well, yeah, it is easy to work out where it is, but it won't be long before they stop people parking there. EGR blank. Yeah, everybody says that. And then some people say you can't do it anymore. Oh, my leg's getting cramp in my legs. So for those that have just joined in, my MOT, it failed the MOT and it's currently in the garage, which is why I'm sat in my flat, not in the van. And it is having shock absorbers changed and getting carbon clean. And it's costing me a lot of money. MOTs suck. Hello, Paul Brown, that's a good idea. Make a worktop out of thin ply and then decorate it with bottle caps. So, or like 2p pieces, and then you can cover in a fiberglass resin, which is a cool idea. You've seen that where they put all the pennies down and they cover it all with resin, and it looks all shiny, and it does look cool. It is a cool idea. Also, too much work. I'm too lazy for that, guys. I don't think I have the skills to do that either. Engineered oak flooring looks like solid oak, but it's not as heavy. Plus, it's sandable if you scratch it. Sounds good, Greg. Please send me a picture. I've forgotten what your thing looks like. We just use pine board worktop. It's about 10 mil thick. Can you send me a picture as well, Jane and Graham? Because yeah, I can't remember what yours looks like, but I do remember it. You've sanded it beautifully, and it's kind of got nice curvy edges. Whew, I've had a few beers now. No good for you then, but not solid. But it comes with trim. Oh right, Mark. Yeah, I didn't like the whole trim thing because the kitchen worktop comes over the sliding door, and I'm gonna have a nice sort of curve around that sort of the end of the kitchen unit, and I want that all to look kind of matching. I don't really want to have a bit of trim on there, but I don't know. I'll see how much they are, and I don't know what I'm gonna end up with yet. But just looking into different possibilities. Chipboard is heavy. Someone Max says too heavy for a table. How long is your worktop? My worktop's about 2 meters, something like that. Yeah, I was gonna get a 3 meter section, and then I could use the offcut for a table. But unless I get a really thin worktop, I'm not gonna be able to use that as a tabletop. So yeah, I'll get a 2 meter section of worktop for my kitchen. Hello, Luke says, I am. Hello. Is it meant to be Ian, or was it I am? Max says 12 to 18 mil ply might work. Yeah, it would work. But it's just not the look I want to go for, really. I really want like a nice dark wood, dark solid wood, dark solid wood kitchen worktop, nice tile splashback. Albert Doug, have you ever seen plywood ripped down to, let's say, 20 mil strips and glued back together so the edge is on show? Very strong. Never seen it, Albert Doug. Never seen that. Sounds cool. Sober guest says, sorry to all, my MOT testing buddy just told me that they can't see if it's been blanked off. Talking about the EGR valve, the MOT can't see if it's been blanked off or not, so can't fail, but cannot you play with the DPF carbon clean cheaper than blank and remap? Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it, but it's done now, isn't it? It's been carbon cleaned in my van, so we'll see how it goes. Where's the Wild Camp Southeast Beach? Most people know where it is. It's been mentioned on here already, but if you want to private message me, I'll tell you where it is. I'm 67, 68 this year. How old did Paul say he was? How old were you, Paul? Was it 69? I can't remember. I don't want to insult you. Where's my beer, says John. I'm sorry. Oh, Buddyswood's off. Good night, Buddyswood. Right, been doing this 2 hours now, so I may call it a night soon. Yeah, we must be close. I know where the beach park is. I won't say where for obvious reasons, but I will give you a toot. Honk, holler if we pass. I do know some peeps that park up there. It is a nice spot. It is a nice area. I've had a few notifications of a few YouTubers that have uploaded this evening, so I think that's where everybody's disappearing off to. So, any final questions, guys? Because I'm gonna I'll probably make a move soon. Look, have a look on Pinterest for worktop ideas. Okay, I've never used Pinterest, looked at it before, but yeah, I'll have a look. Any final questions, guys? Nope. Okay. I've got a few. There we go. Ply table with your design oak worktop. I measure 2 meters plus. I can give. Sorry, Ben. Can you reword that? Can't make sense of that. Ply table with your design oak worktop. I measure tomorrow. Sorry, Ben. Can you reword that, mate? Good night, John. Good night. Hope to see you on the road soon. Cozy to living off grid. Funny as I've watched these beers slow you down. Yeah, I am getting a bit slow because of these beers. Who is going to the March meet, says Carl Jones. Yeah, I'm going. A lot of us are. See you around, says Matthew. Good luck with your van MOT. Thank you. Hope you're travelling soon. Me too. 30 people left now. I know. There was over 100 at one point. It just must be because I'm getting a bit boring now. I'm getting a bit slow on the old beer. Itchy Feet, see you in Leamington. Matthew Round. Hello, Luke. Albert, I'll send you some photos. Yes, please do. Please do. Yeah, Ben, if it's 2 meters, you can have it. Yeah, I need 2 meters. Can you send me a picture, please? Either on Instagram or email, lukesvanlife@gmail.com. Send me pictures of what your worktops look like, everybody, and I'll, because I'm looking for ideas. Sorry, Luke, we lost internet connection. Oh, I wonder where you went. I was just saying really lovely things about you, and you missed it. What a shame. I can't believe you go next week. That's insane. So jealous. Can you repeat all as I have just joined? Oh, hi, Henry. Okay, very quickly. Sorry, everybody that's heard this a lot of times, but I'm looking at my phone as if I'm talking to my phone, but yeah, you're here. Sorry. Van found the MOT, and the main things are shock absorbers and on the front and the emissions. So, new shock absorbers, carbon clean, a couple of other bits costing about £500. So I'm trying to find the money for that. Hopefully, I'll get it back tomorrow. So that's the update. That's pretty much all we've been talking about. A few people trying to talk about Brexit, and no, that's all it is. I'm just wrapping things up now. For the worktop, if you consider vinyl wrap over ply, that's what I'm doing. You can get all kinds of effects. Marble, vinyl over ply, that's nice. But how do you finish the edges? How do you do a nice curve on the front of the ply, or do you just have a bit of trim on the edge? Antoinette, night, Luke. Take care and all the best for the MOT. Thank you, Antoinette. Look forward to seeing Belle filming again soon. Yeah, she's fun. Oh, I love her. You can spot the you can spot the Love Island watchers. If people disappeared to watch Love Island, is that what's happened? Someone had too many whiskies. Are you talking about me, Stephen? I'm on the old beer, mate. See you later, emission. Oh, that's a very good pun, says Andy. He says, see you later, emission you already. Very good. Thank you. You have cheered me up, you guys. I really appreciate you all watching, so thank you. Greg says, I just messaged you. Yeah, Greg, I've just got your message. I'll have a look in a second. Thanks for your time. Catch you on the next one. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert Kirk, Robert Ince, Night, and everyone else. Night, dude. Scaffold board for your worktop. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Send me all your ideas. Email me. Send me all your pictures, your ideas, because I need suggestions and things. But thank you for cheering me up, everybody. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll let you know how I get on tomorrow with the MOT. Follow me on Instagram if you want to be kept up to date more. Follow me on for goodness sake, I can't even talk. Follow me on Instagram if you want to be kept up to date more. And love you all. See you later.